Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Today I bring you NeverWinter, the pretty highly anticipated game, I would say. Yeah, if you've been following the news on this game on Techdragon.info, you have a pretty good idea of what I think about this game right now. It is following all the recently great games like Far Cry and SimCity and, you know, all those games that massively failed at their launch. And this game is no exception. Oh man. Oh. Let me sum up the problems here real quick. What happened in the last 20-ish hours. Actually, it's a little bit less than that. About 12 hours. Okay, it started off right at launch. The launcher failed. The launcher was a white screen. You couldn't see anything. While an hour before launch, I managed to log in through the launcher, get into the game, so see the game graphics and the intro screen and all that, and then the game told me I couldn't log in at that point. So the whole login procedure worked. Then they opened it up and they broke it. It took them about an hour and a half, 2 hours to fix it. Okay, fine. Pretty bad already, but you know, fine. Then we got the next problem. Lag. As you can see at the bottom left of my screen here, my ping is about between 100 and 200. It bounces back and forth. That's really good compared to yesterday. Yesterday my ping was, let's see, 900 and above, often over 1000, which is a second of lag. And then I had a lot of the time a 7-second disconnect from the server. So I was actually just completely losing everything, and all the NPCs would stop, and just horrific lag. Okay, can we interact with it? Okay. So yeah, that was fun. Then they did maintenance, and then they introduced this. Yep, cute, right? Queues. We didn't have queues before, we had massive lag. Now they fixed it by introducing queues. Oh goody. So now we have a queue where you have to wait about 45 minutes to get into the game. And this is currently around playing about 5 AM East Coast US. So the majority of the US will not be playing right now. And still there's such a massive queue that you just can't get into anything. And I'm not quite sure what I'm currently doing, but I think I'm into a dungeon here. Good fun. We'll show off the dungeon, I guess. And apparently rocks are falling from the ceiling. You heal up at campfires. So, anyways, back to the game. A lot of issues at the launch, and it's still not over. They're gonna do another maintenance here in a couple of hours. And, ew, Archer's shooting my ass. Should pay more attention. Boom. So, the game so far. As you can see, I'm only level 4, so I don't know a whole lot about it yet. Requires arcane skill. Well, I don't have the arcane skill. That's something stupid about this game, but I hate it. I really hate it. This is your crafting, sort of, I guess. I don't know. It's a skill. It has something to do with your character. And you can gather these glowing boxes that appear in corners and stuff like this. This requires 4 nature. I don't have nature either, so I can't do that. Then why the hell are they lit up for me? If I can't do it, if I don't have it, what's the point? Ooh, and that looks like a big dude. Oh, I had him stunned there. And now I'm being shot from something I can't even see. What is shooting at me? Oh, there. Okay, so when loot drops, it just randomly drops somewhere on the ground, and you have to walk over it to pick it up. Is this where I came from? Yeah. Which is a bit weird if you ask me. And those crafting or gathering or whatever they are, they're lit up for everyone, even though half the time you can't even pick them up. So, I'm not particularly fond of that. Yeah, it's casting something. Ow. Bastard. This is what I mean. Loot drops all over the place. And then sometimes you can just pick it up by walking over it in cases of money. In other cases you're gonna have to hit F to pick it up, which is annoying as fuck. In general, I'm not a fan of these games that lock your mouse in. They can work, but in this case, I more than often just find it highly annoying and doesn't really add a whole lot. Money everywhere, and there's a chest here. Those chests seem to be for everyone. Okay. Seems nice. Potion, always good. A dungeoneering kit. I'm still not sure. Those kits seem to be the same as a gathering skill. So, those glowy things we saw earlier. They seem to be the same type. I'm gonna need to go back to a healing thingy here. But no, they're just activated. So, those kits seem to be a replacement for having the actual skill. Okay, what just happened? A chest appeared. Awesome. That was a graphical glitch. I'm not sure about how this video is going to come out. I've set every single setting to the absolute highest possible. I haven't really tested it out yet, so... that's it. Okay, goodie. Got experience. Now what? Oh, I go up the ladder. That was my quest. You have unspent points. Press U to use them. Well, let's get out of here first. So that was a little solo instance. The textures take a second to load. Despite all the problems in the game, I have to say it looks pretty good. Not quite sure yet about the performance. Performance seemed to be pretty reasonable. I'm currently recording, but I'm only running 24 frames a second. But like I said, I've set everything to the absolute highest. But even though this is currently running at 18 frames a second, it still doesn't feel completely sluggish. So that's not too bad. Mounts? Oh, I don't have nearly enough money for that. Yesterday I tried to sell some things at NPC and it didn't work, so let's see if we can sell some stuff now. I have no idea. Sell skills? Ah, so these are the kits. So these kits, yes, that's what I was talking about. These kits seem to give you the particular skill. So if you have a nature one, you can do that nature gathering thing. And Thievery is what I have, my native skill. So if you want to have any of these other skills, you can pick up an item and do it. Which I think is kind of stupid and defeats the whole purpose. I mean, why do you even have the skills if you can technically just buy a way to get them? It seems a bit foolish to me. I don't know. It just seems weird. Sell and buy back. Okay. No, I want to keep the kits. Let's see. Belt of Vitality, plus 20 to maximum hit points. That's what I have equipped, so I can sell this. Ha! Selling now works. Okay. This is the exact same belt I'm using, so I can sell that. Let's see, these boots. they have, yeah, they're worse than what I have, so that can go bye-bye, that can go bye-bye. This armor seems to be nice. Can I equip it from here? No. What's this? Identification scroll, I'm gonna keep that. Portable altar seems like a nice idea. Probably sell that. No, that seems like an upgrade. Okay. Well, let's see what we can do about these upgrades. Go away. Character window. This one was better. And the reason I open up my character window is because of I guess a bug or a missing feature. At the moment, if I hover over this dagger, all I'm seeing is my main hand dagger. I don't see my offhand, which is a different weapon. So, kinda sucky. So I guess I can replace that one, so that's why I'm dragging it in. Don't have to drag it in actually. If I double click it will replace my main hand, but it doesn't replace my offhand, and I also can't see the difference. My offhand is penetration, and this one has one more power to it. Getting that extra 7 penetration is more than likely gonna do a lot more, so... It's a quest item, I don't know why the hell I picked it up then. That I can sell. That is not my class, and that I can sell. Okie dokie. So, we'll F the NPC again. And I'm of course talking about... Can we double click to sell stuff? Yes we can. Okay. Yeah, yesterday this wasn't working at all, selling stuff. So that kinda sucked. But now it does. And that's a huge frickin' spider. An armored spider at that. Okay then. Reminds me of one of the mounts in 7 Core, a game that recently got shut down after only half a year of service. So I guess for this first view we'll keep it short. It should give you at least an idea of the game. The graphics looks good, the gameplay, that's all I got to say about it right now. The controls to me are pretty shitty. Of course I'm gonna have to get used to it. Where do I get him? Okay. Oh, that's all he tells me. Okay, interesting. I can't seem to pick up that quest then. The controls, I'll briefly go over the key binding. Okay, so if you hit Alt, it frees up your mouse so you can click on things. These things on your mini-map here are timers, like in so many hours this is going to open. There's a nice little button here to minimize them. Oh, wait, yeah, minimizing them doesn't help. They frickin' open up after like 5 minutes again. So if you want to get rid of those stupid things, you can't. Unless you frickin' keep minimizing them every 5 minutes. So that's one thing that really massively pisses me off. Why do you have a minimize option if they just open it up for you again? I don't want to know. I don't give a rat's ass about these things. If I want to see them, I'll full them open. I don't want to see them. So piss off. Anyways. So. Your one skill is, if you're familiar with Aeon, a sort of DP skill. A lot of games have this. You build up a certain amount of power. You call it daily power. I have no clue why. But anyways, it doesn't seem to have anything to do with a day, so not a clue. So this is a pretty awesome skill. Makes you jump around and hit a whole bunch of enemies at the same time. I'm not quite sure how this power builds up. Seems to be time more than combat, but I'm not sure. And that's with the hotkey 1. Then your WASD is movement, of course. Q is a skill, in this case with a 9-second cooldown. E is gonna be a skill. There we go. E. Then R is a skill. Okay. Left mouse button and right mouse button are skills. 2 is a skill I haven't unlocked. Tab is a skill I haven't unlocked. And then 3, 4, and 5 are your potions. What do you mean clusterfuck all together and all that? I don't like that crap. I mean, sure, you can rebind them. Key bindings. So, let's say I want to have my potions in Alt 1. Oh no, wait. Alt is releasing your mouse. So, I'm gonna have to literally rekey every single thing to get this into some sort of decent order. Because having a skill on Q while W is your move? What do you mean, fuck up a lot? And you can use this skill in town, as you can see. And ta-da, there's your cooldown, 10 seconds. So just by clicking your keyboard once, you lose your skill here. No, you don't lose it, but you know, you get it on cooldown. This little green bar at the top here, little pointy shape, that's your, I don't know, I guess sort of action power, you could call it. It's for dashing, like this. As you can see, it uses up half my dashing power there. So that's what that does. These sparkly bits, wow, I'm following here, are the indicator for quests that will tell you where to go for quests. Which is handy, I guess, if you don't know your way around like me. I don't know first thing about this town. Seem to have a quest here.
Glad to see you. Could you do me a big favor?
Okay.
I'm a quartermaster for the city guard.
Sure, I'll grab your
Our
supplies.
barracks were damaged in the attack, so the officers are using the Driftwood Tavern as a temporary headquarters.
Didn't the sparkly bits go up the hill here?
There for their planning
Of the stairs?
but
I don't know. But anyways, it's turning into a longer video than I was planning to. Thank you for watching. I will be doing more videos on NeverWinter, of course. I mean, I got into it, you know, and I'll probably be joined by Quill and Lola, at the very least, and maybe more people. And I think this is where I had to go for the quest. No, not really. I don't have a bloody clue. Anywho, thank you for watching. I will be doing more videos on NeverWinter. I'll do a character introduction as soon as I have a clue about the characters, because I can just show you what they are right now. But you can read that for yourself as well, so I don't know. Maybe I'll do an introduction as to character customization. We'll see. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you want to see more in the near future, please subscribe.